Hello dear students, how are you all? Hopefully you are well. Today we are discussing about chapter 8.1 and 8.2 on MCQ and CQ. We will discuss 2 CQ and 10 MCQ in this part. You know 8.1 and 8.2, these are in trigonometric section, and this is the branch of higher mathematics. This is your third lecture. Hipparchus, created with the compiling the first trigonometric table, has been described as the father of trigonometry. So the father of trigonometry names Hipparchus. Here you go. And this is Shah sir, lecturer of mathematics, Milestone College. Our first question says, the wheel of a car moving from Dhaka to Khulna revolves 720 times in a minute. The radius of the wheel is 0.25 meter. Here, actually, what is given? Here is given the car moving from Dhaka to Khulna revolves 720 times in a minute. So, in a minute, the wheel of the car revolves 720 times. That is the first thing we have given. And second thing is the radius of the wheel is 0.25 meter. So the radius is given, and you need to find the value of the circumference of the wheel, find the value of the speed of the car, and you have to find the here is given the angle, and you have to find the required time to go from Dhaka to Khulna, where radius is given 6440, that is 6440 kilometer. So here is your first solution. Given radius of the wheel is 0.25 meter. Since we need to find out the circumference of the wheel, you know the formula of the circumference is 2 pi r. So here radius is very important because radius is given, that is r, and we know the circumference of the wheel is 2 pi r. Just putting the value of r, then you will get 2 into, and the value of pi is 3.1416, and r, the value of r is 0.25 meter. Just putting the value of r in here, then you will get your answer. Okay, then number 2 question says, find the speed of the car. Find the speed of the car. But from 1 we know that the circumference of the wheel is 1.5708 meter. It is actually we have get from the a number. Then we have to find another thing. We know that is after revolving one time, the wheel travel the distance which is equal to its circumference. You have heard or listened this part for several times, but sometimes you can't understand what is happening here. Actually, the question says, or we know actually, revolving one time. After revolving one time, that means one times revolve kurve, that, and then the wheel travel the distance which is equal to its circumference. Suppose this is a wheel. If we cut from here, and if we make it as plain line, that suppose this is the plain line, by cutting this wheel, then actually to revolve one time this wheel, that means the wheel will cover this path. Clear? Okay, then the car travels the distance per minute is the circumference into times, because here is talking about, or here is given that 720 times in a minute. So for 1 minute the wheel revolves for 720 times. So what about the per minute distance? It will be 720 into this. Then this is actually our speed. But if you think, since this is the speed, it is in meter and per minute, but if you wanted to make it as velocity, then you have to go by kilometer per hour. You know, meter can be converted kilometer by divided by 100,000, and minute can be converted into by divided by 60. If you divide here 60, then it will multiply into 60, because minute here the minute is in the lower position or the denominator. So if you divide in denominator, that will be actually multiply. This is our velocity of the car. Then our C number question says, if the distance of Dhaka and Khulna subtends 2-degree angle at the center of the earth, find the time required to go from Dhaka to Khulna, where radius is 6440, like 6440 kilometer is given. So here is given the angle, also given the what? Yes, radius. You need to find the time. It's very easier. Here is given the radius and subtended angle, that is theta is given, that is 2 degree. We know now these types of math can be solved by converting angle degree into radian. So we will convert degree into radian by multiplying pi by 180. Then you will get your angle and you know the radius. So what will be the distance between Dhaka to Khulna? That will be the length of the arc, that is S equal r theta. This is by using this formula we get the value of S, or the distance between Dhaka to Khulna, is the value of R is 6440 and the theta is 0.034907. That is given. Just multiplying these two you will get the arc. Now question says you have to find the time. So you know S. So how can we find out the value? And also from B we know the velocity. So velocity is known to us, and also the distance is we have been find out now. Now by using this formula S equal Vt, T equal S by V. By using this formula we can easily find the required time. So the required time will be distance divided by velocity. Here is distance is this and velocity is this. Then this is our answer. Okay. Our second question says P equal A cos theta and Q equal B sin theta. This is given. Then you need to find the value of P square by A square plus Q square by B square, and B is this and C is this. You have to find this. So first of all we will go for number 1, where something is given, that is A cos theta and B sin theta equal Q and A cos theta equal P. Just putting the value in 1. Here is we have to find P square by A square, Q square by B square. Just putting the value of P and putting the value of Q. Then you will get this. Now by squaring A square cos square theta and B square sin square theta, because A B whole square, that means A square B square, that's why A square and cos square theta. Now A square B square B square cancelled, you will get sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. This is your morning rules. So you know that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. Now our number 2 question says if P minus Q equals C, prove that A sin theta plus B cos theta equal plus minus root over A square plus B square minus C square, where given is P equal A cos theta and B equal B sin theta. So what is given here? P minus Q equals C. We will start from here. P minus Q equals C. Now putting the value of P and Q, just we get it. Then uh, squaring by both sides, we will get A minus B whole square, that is A square minus 2AB plus B square equal this. Then cos square will convert it into sin square and sin square will convert it into cos square. So 1 minus sin square, 1 minus cos square. One question may be arise in your mind that from where we get cos square equal 1 minus sin square. We know sin square plus cos square equal 1. From there we can write cos square equal 1 minus sin square theta. Then just multiplying A square minus A square sin square theta, then this plus B square minus B square sin theta equal to C square. Finally, just from this part and this part, if you take minus common, then A square sin square theta plus 2A sin theta B cos theta and B square cos square theta. So minus, if you take common, then every part will be in plus, and A square, if this make sense is side, then it will be minus A square. B square, if it sensed its side, then it will be minus B square plus C square. Then here also you can take minus as common, then that will be minus minus gone, and this minus minus gone, then it will be A square plus B square minus C square. Now A square sin square theta can be written as A sin theta whole square. B square cos square theta can be written as B cos theta whole square. Then A square plus 2AB plus B square, that must be the formula, is A plus B whole square equal this. And finally you get your answer, A sin theta plus B cos theta equal plus minus root over A square plus B square minus C square. My dear students, mind it, it's a very important question to you. So this math must be practiced at least 5 times. Thank you. So this is our required proved. Then our question number C says A equal this, B equal this, and we have to prove tan theta equal plus minus root over 1 by root over 3, or given P equal A cos theta and Q equal B sin theta. Okay, so what was given? A square equal 3 and B square equal 7. And Q square plus P square equal 4. We will start from this line, Q square plus P square equal 4. Actually, Q square equal B square sin square theta, isn't it? Okay, and the value of B square is equal 7. It is given. So we can write 7 sin square theta, and P square equal A square cos square theta, where A square equal 3, so 3 cos square theta. Clear? Okay. From here, just to look at the part of this line, one is sine and another is cos. So we have to make one ratio between these two. You may sine and be converted into cos, or cos can be converted into sine. By which procedure? By the formula we know, sine square plus cos square equal 1. So here actually sine square is remained unchanged and cos square will be changed by 1 minus sine square theta equal 4, because we know the formula sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. Clear? Now multiply 3 minus 3 sin square theta equal 4. So 7 sin square theta minus 3 sin square theta, it will be, yes, 4 sin square theta, and 3 should be changed this side, so it will be 4 minus 3, that is 1. Clear? Okay. Then sin square theta equal 1 by 4. From here, we can also find the value of cos square theta by 1 minus sin square theta. Then putting the value of sin square theta, so 1 minus sin square equal 1 by 4 equal 3 by 4. Then tan theta square equal to, we know, sin square by cos square. Just putting the value of sin square and putting the value of cos sin square equal 1 by 4, cos square equal 3 by 4. Divide, then 4 gone, and then it will be 1 by 3. And finally, we get tan theta equal plus minus 1 by root over 3. Clear? Okay. So now your MCQ part. MCQ part, we will discuss about 10 MCQs. Our first MCQ says, what will be the angle between the clock, hour, and the minute hand? So what will be the angle between clock hand and the minute hand at 4 o'clock? Now the question is, how can we solve these types of math? Remember, I gave you a shortcut formula at our second lecture. The shortcut formula was what? Yes, we will just using that shortcut formula. Since this is MCQ, some option will be given. But you know, mathematics is a part where the option is not very vital rules. You have to go for the calculation, obviously. Okay, we will go our shortcut formula, that is 11m minus 60s by 2, that is our degree. Here just 4 o'clock. If it is 4:30, then we think that hour equal 4 and minute equal 30. But here is given only 4 o'clock. That means hour equal 4 and minute equal 0. And our according to our formula, we will just putting here the minute equals 0. So 11 into 0, that will be 0, minus 60 into 4, that is 240 by 2, that will be, the answer will be 120. Maybe one question arises in your mind that minus 120 will come. My dear students, don't forget, here the modulus is given. So minus 120 will convert it into 120. Clear? Okay. Our question 2 says, angle produced by rotating a ray clockwise. If any angle rotating by clockwise, then what will be happen? Then is it a positive or negative or acute angle or right angle or obtuse angle? What do you think? If angle produced by rotating clockwise, that must be negative angle. You know that. Okay. Our question number 3 says, ABC is a triangle where tan theta equal 3 by 4. The ratio of base and hypotenuse is 3 by 5. Ratio of height and hypotenuse 3 by 5. and area of the triangle is 6 square meter. Which option will be right? Is it 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2? 1, 2 and 3. Okay. To solve these types of problem, we obviously go for a right angle triangle, where tan theta equal, we know height by base, that is 3 by 4, and our hypotenuse must be 5 according to the Pythagoras theorem or Pythagoras rules. Okay. Then ratio of base and hypotenuse. Here base is 4, hypotenuse is 5. So ratio of base and hypotenuse must be 4 by 5. And here is given 3 by 5. So this option will not be granted. Our second question says ratio of height and hypotenuse is 3 by 5. So our question, according to our question, it is right, because here is given ratio of height and hypotenuse is 3 by 5, and according to the figure, it is also true that it is 3 by 5. Now we need to see that area of the triangle is 6 square meter. Is it really correct or not? By which procedure we can do that? We know the area of triangle is half into base into height. So half into base into height, that will be 2 into 3, that will be 6. So our 2 and 3 number option is correct. So our answer is C. Then our fourth question says tan square pi by 3 minus cos square pi by 4 is equal to what? It's a very tricky question. Tan square pi by 3 minus cos square pi by 4 equal what? Okay. To solve these types of math, we need to know the value. We need to know the value. Here is some option actually, and we need to memorize this chart. I know from general math you have completed this chart, you have been memorized it, where but on that part you remember that 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. But in higher mathematics you have to convert it this degree angle into radian angle, and 30 equal pi by 6, 45 equal pi by 4, 60 degree equal pi by 3 and 90 degree equal pi by 2. Maybe one question again arised in your mind, that is by which procedure we can convert degree into radian, that is into pi by 180. Degree into pi by 180. If you done, then you will get your radian part. Okay. Tan pi by 3, the value of tan pi by 3 equal root over 3, that is whole square, that is 3. And cos pi by 4, so cos pi by 4 equal 1 by root over 2. If we make it as a square, then 1 by 2. Just subtract this 2, you will get your answer C. Okay. Now from this chart I wanted to make something more, that is here is sine, cos and tan, but there is another three ratio is absent here. But you know that if you know the value of sine theta, just inverse relation with cosec. So cosec will be the inverse relation, and sec is inverse of cos, and cot is inverse of tan. Just you have to inverse this part, then you will get your cosec, sec and cot. Okay, thank you. Now question number 5 says if 2 cos square theta minus 1 equal half, then what is the value of theta? Here given some formula, given some options to you, and answer will be B, but question is how. That is 2 cos square theta minus 1 equal half, or cos square theta equal half plus 1, that is 3 by 2. Okay, here 2 is in multiple way, so if it's changed is its side, then it will be 3 by 4. Okay, then cos square theta, if we remove here as a square, then it will be square root. So square by square rooting, it will be root 3 by 2. So for which value of cos theta is root 3 by 2? Again the value will be 30, that is pi by 6. So our option B is correct. Okay, number 6, here again B is given, that is pi by 3, and just putting the value of B, then you will get your answer. So it's your HW and the answer will be B. How this will come, you have to find. Okay, number 7 says if tan theta equal minus 3 by 4 and cos theta negative, sec theta equal what? It's a very tricky math for you. Tan theta equal minus 3 by 4, cos theta equal negative, you have to find the sec theta. Okay, by which procedure we can solve these types of problem. Again, we have to go for a right angle triangle where tan theta equal height by base, so 3 and 4, height is 3, base is 4, and hypotenuse must be 5. So tan theta equal minus 3 by 4. Then sin theta equal 3 by 5. Why? Because sin theta equal height by hypotenuse and cos theta equal base by hypotenuse. Here question says that cos theta will be negative. So cos theta negative. Now one thing maybe you are thinking here that why sin theta is not negative. Cos theta is negative, question says okay, but why sin theta is not negative? Think it why? Okay, because of this. We have to go for tan theta, isn't it? Okay, tan theta equals sin theta by cos theta. So if cos theta negative and sin theta positive, then tan theta will be negative. Or if sin theta is negative, cos theta is positive, on that time tan theta can be negative. So one will be plus, one will be minus. Each of this will be minus. Then tan theta will be negative. Can you understand? But that's why sin theta will be positive and cos theta will be negative. And sec theta will be the inverse relation, that will be minus 5 by 4. The answer will be A. Clear? Okay. Number 8. 1 degree equal what radian? You know, 1 degree equal what radian? 1 degree equal pi by 180 radian. And the value of pi is 3.1416. Just putting the value of pi, that is 3.1416 by 180, then you will get your answer, that is 0.01745. And one thing I wanted to give here to understanding that always I have been talking about the degree to radian, degree to radian. So what will be the radian to degree? If we go for radian to degree, it will be just inverse relation, that is 180 by pi. 180 by pi. Okay, thank you. Now, in which quadrant do the angle minus 520 lie? In which quadrant do the angle minus 520 lie? This types of question is very tricky but very interesting if you can understand. Here minus, if minus, then the rotation will be clockwise or anti-clockwise. First of question is this. Since this is minus, then the rotation will be clockwise. Rotation will be clockwise. So we'll start from here. Okay, so 0 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270, 270 to 360, 360 to, yes, 470, 472. Yes, in this quadrant we get minus 520. So this is our first, second, third, and fourth. So this is our third quadrant. This is our third quadrant. So our question will be third. Another question is, what quadrant do the angle lie 430? 430. So it is a positive angle. So in which rotation it will be? Yes, the anti-clockwise rotation. Anti-clockwise rotation. So it will be 0 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270, 270 to 360, 360 to 470. So 360 to 470, in this interval lie 430. That's why the answer will be A. Clear? Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, and take some homework. Practice all the maths in this lecture we have been discussed, and receive whole chapters. Revise, you have to revise all the chapters. And my dear students, we are actually passing a very critical time because this is the coronavirus. We have to stay home, stay safe. But main thing I wanted to say that this is a great opportunity to you. This is the great opportunity. You can't take those types of those problem, that is you have to go very early, you have to get up very early in the morning, you have to reach your college before 8, you have to maintain the college, or you have to do the homework. All thing is very much problematic when the college was open. Since now college is just closed, so a huge time you get. There is no time wasting in the jam. You can't say that jam problem has cursed your life. So I think this is a great opportunity to you. Don't take it negatively. Just stay home and read attentively. Thank you very much. Hopefully this lecture is very helpful for you.